Greetings everyone, BG Weller back with you for another adventure in Euro Truck Simulator 2 for simulating reality. See where we're at here today, picking up where we left off last episode. Let's check the world map first. Rocking it here, pretty close to our hometown of Luxembourg. We are in, or almost, our hometown of Luxembourg. We are in Paris, and we are looking to head to, is that logistics here? To pick up some wall panels that will be going from Paris to Metz. So let's rock and roll. Almost home then. We can transfer ourselves back to our home base garage, our dinky little one truck garage. That's so quaint. So quaint, and it is our home after all. Alright, no, I think we're okay. We'll take a look here. Service. We're good? Yeah, just a little bit of engine, transmission, wheels, so just a little bit of road wear, that's all. So we don't need to worry about that right now. Just go ahead and fire her up. As long as we don't run into anything. Got an hour and a half to get there, huh? Oh, it's the right button. Good. Actually quite a bit of a trip we have here to go pick this job up, isn't it? Alright, let's see if we can just turn that off. And just to make sure, we should have about 3 hours before we need to pick up this job. I just wanted to double check, otherwise I'm certainly gonna quick travel there. Yeah, so we got plenty of time to go ahead and pick up the job. So I definitely want to take this job, so just be one of those things where, yeah, we're gonna cheat a little bit to get the one we want here, but we won't have to. Should be there with plenty of time to pick her up. Oh, it's raining. Oh, and we're tired too, aren't we? We need to rest. Oh, we'll pick up the job and then rest. We should have more than enough time to get her delivered, even with resting. If we rest now, we will definitely miss out on the job. A little Viking warrior. Ooh, let's try this. Oy. Let's try to stay in our own lane, shall we? Yeah, I gotta see how much time I have before I do really have to rest and start getting fined here too, as we definitely don't want to get fined. Yo. We definitely don't want to run into anything either. Like this guy who's going immeasurably slow. And of course, we got people coming up on the other side of us. Oh good, we'll be treading some unfamiliar territory. Very nice. Ooh, it's a thunderstorm now. Better slow down here. As we said, don't want to be running into the back of anybody here. Alright. No! Oh boy, that was close. 6. Alright, we got 41 minutes before we have to rest. That's gonna be tight. That's definitely gonna be tight. So for about half an hour after we pick up this job, we gotta get to a rest stop. Oop. Try not to hit the barrier, please. Thank you. Yes, I know. Getting tired. Come on, scumbag. We got a gas station here. We're going to fill up too. But the rest stop is the most important one. And I don't see any rest stop other than these gas stations, naturally. Oh, yes, there is a rest stop right there. So, and there's a garage right there too. But unfortunately, we don't own the garage, so we can't rest there. But at least we got a rest stop right there, so that helps. Of course, it's on the other side of the road, so I don't know. We'll have to see if we can get there from on the way back. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Traffic does not know how to accelerate. Alright, thank goodness for that anyway. Yeah, so we'll just have to, we'll have to pull in there. We'll grab some gas and rest. Well, at least that works out anyway. Alright, let's see. Yes, I know. There's the garage. The Paris garage. And here's our destination here. Now, if this was an important or an urgent delivery, I'd be kind of worried about our ability to get it done in the time necessary. So we've got 400 kilometers, so yeah, plenty of gas, plenty of petrol, 5.5 hour trip. It's expected Wednesday by 3:43 p.m. So if we rest, let's see, that gives us, we have less than 24 hours. We should be able to do it, because say, even if we rest for 12 hours, that puts us at Wednesday, 7 a.m. Now, resting shouldn't put us at 12 hours. I think it's only 10 hours. So even if, say, we take a 12-hour rest, it's Wednesday at 7 a.m. We still got 2 hours before we run into the time. Yes, we got plenty of time. Plenty of time. Alright, good. Where are we picking this bad boy up at? Oh, must be around the back. There it is right there. Yes, I know I'm getting tired. Thank you for letting me know. Let's go right there. Oop. Wet head. Alright. This turn's going to be a little tight, I think. Well, you know what? I probably could have gone the other way out. I think this, you can go full on all around. I forgot about that. I think we should be okay though. Yes, I know, relax. Still got 30 minutes here. Here's my, yikes. It might take me 30 minutes to get out of here. Alright, there we go. Nice and gentle, like we don't want any broken wall panels. They would not be pleasant. Alright, let's do this too while I'm thinking of it. Save game. Let's do, see, we've got it saved under here. Let's save it under this one. There we go. Okay. Let's rock. tight making this turn, I tell you. Watch this guy here. This could be tight. Alright, made it. It's not going to wait anymore for traffic here, that's for sure. Ooh, I've got to remember. Oh, I was about to say, I got to remember the rest stop, but that's the garage. The gas station's right down the road here. Sure, we just can make this turn. That's the key there. We should be fine. Okay. Alright, let's do this. Let's fill up a bit. We'll go €250. 250, that ought to do the trick. Good. And then we should just be able to pull up ahead here to the rest stop. I know, I'm waiting for it to pop here. Come on. Where is this? Oh, there we go. I was about to say, where is this rest stop? Alright, that off, engine off, and let's rest. Yeah, 4:23 a.m. Plenty of time. Stella. Excellent. Martin. Excellent. Stella again. Excellent. Alright, let's get moving before traffic shows up. Alright, rain is over. Thank goodness for that. I would not have looked forward to a ride home, a drive home in the rain. All right. Hopefully we let's see here. A1, so we're taking A1, looping around Paris. Just out of curiosity to see here. Toll road, of course, to Metz. I guess that is the best option. I was thinking maybe, well, if we go up this way, come down this way, But yeah, it's going to actually add a little bit of travel time, which we don't want, even though it might gives us a little bit of unexplorable road. Once we get back onto the main part of the A1 here, which I think is right there, we should be able to get really get the show on the road. (4:38 a.m.) If I recall correctly, 9:03 a.m. is the opening window here when it's expected. You got about 5.5 hours. So we're looking at, let's see, 9:43, about 10:15. So we can be there. More than likely, though, we'll be there right around 11. Traffic a little heavy this morning, it looks like. Early morning rush hour, I suppose. We are in Paris after all. We'll be swinging around the outskirts of Paris, really. Speed limit looks like it's about 90k. There we go. I think we should be out on the open road now, so to speak. All panels good. Truck good. Speed good. Lock that in and stay, please, in our lane. And we are good to head down the road with our wall panels. And I still can't drive in exterior camera mode. Rooftop cam, reverse cam, bumper cam, going all over the place. Here we go. Fortunately, I can do a little bit of driving like this because you know, we don't have any turns coming up anytime soon. I saw the tail of an airplane up there. Must be the Parisian Air Pulse. Alright, let's get back on the road here. Or back in the cabin, I guess I should say. Well, on our way, we'll have to split this up into two trips, of course, or two segments, of course. As always, a very limited time I have to get these recordings done, especially in the mornings. Oh, dude, I gotta get out of this lane, dude. Thank you. Yeah, that would not have been good if I was still sitting there on the bumper. Oh, that would have been enjoyable. Not. I think we're going here, so we're heading towards Lyon. According to the signage here. Dijon, Lyon, Paris. Yes, we want to get over now. Oh boy, slam on the brakes. Dijon, Lyon. And there we go. Yeah, see, now that we're sort of leaving Paris, traffic's not too bad now. Nice. I wonder what kind of breakfast places we have available to us on the road here. Not really sure. 6 o'clock. Tummy would be rumbling a little bit here. I'm pretty sure there's at least McDonald's, maybe Burger King's too over in Europe. I don't really know. Last time I was in this neck of the woods, it was, what, the mid-80s? So I was but a teenager then, on a high school class trip. Part of my French classes. I think, what was it, the CHA? CHA trip, so I think it was some sort of academic trips that are arranged with schools. This company that arranges these European trips. I do want to get over here. We do not want to go back to Paris or Montreal. Still heading toward Lyon. And in fact, I think I've mentioned this before when we started our adventures here in Paris. I was here twice. Oh, crap. Oh, that was close. Hoo-wee. Not paying attention to the GPS there. And I believe it was the first trip. We mainly stayed in France. You know, Paris, Versailles, Mont Saint-Michel were the three that I distinctly remember being part of the itinerary. The second trip is where we journeyed through Switzerland, Belgium. May have passed through a couple other countries. In addition, again, to Paris and Versailles. We got some road glare here. Yeah, I'm trying to think. What we. So tough to remember. I remember the only time I remember really eating. Because this is how I got the reputation of eating my way across Europe. I believe this was the first trip. Garbage, come on, let me get over here so I can go through the easy pass. Sorry, dude. Cut you off there a little bit. This should be good, thank you. This is for dinner. We went to... Oh, this may have been twice. There may be two things. There's two things I distinctly remember. One is both dinner times. We went to a restaurant and had some sort of steak, meat, you know, some sort of steak-like dinner. And I remember this is because pretty much everybody was complaining about how much fat was actually on this meat. It made it like the edible portion was very, very small. So it wasn't a big dinner. We didn't have a lot of meat. It was mostly fat and gristle. So there are some complaints about that. Now, this may have been the same restaurant, or it could have been a different one. The other thing I distinctly remember was a dessert we had for dinner one time was a chocolate mousse. And I was sitting there, I think it was me and 3 or 4 of the chaperones. We're in this restaurant. They were knocking back a few. One of them was having an Irish coffee, I think I remember, because I was very interested in trying that out, the Irish coffee. And I think they did offer me a sip of it. I did get a sip of that. But for dessert, there was chocolate mousse, and I think at least a couple of them, didn't want it. They weren't going to eat it, so I ended up eating mine and theirs as well. I'll tell you one thing: the chocolate mousse was good. So that's sort of, because of that chocolate mousse, I sort of got the reputation. Oh, well, I'm just going to eat anything that nobody else wants to eat. I shall eat it. So yes, I ended up eating my way across Europe. Of course, the second trip we had the opportunity to go into Belgium. Obviously, I had to pick up some Belgian chocolates. Yum, yum, yum. Yum, yum, yum. Do you remember, too, on one of those trips, there was a nice... obviously had to pick up some souvenirs. My sister was just a wee lass at the time, so I think, what was the first trip? Probably would have been 83. Second one, I think, was 84 or 85. So it might have been the second trip. She was probably 2 years old at the time. She was born in 83. Actually, no, this first trip may have been 85. Second trip may have been 86 or 87. So she's between 2 and 4 years old when I went on these trips. I don't think it was the year she was born. It was actually, because I would have been, high school was 85 through 88. So this would have probably been 84, 85, 86, around those ranges of years that we went on these two trips. And so I don't remember where this was. May have been in Paris, but I remember picking up some souvenirs for everybody, and there was this nice, really nice little doll. It wasn't a China doll. It was a real nice doll. I said, oh, she would love this. So I picked that up for her. Obviously too young to play with it, but yeah, I think we still have that doll too somewhere. I'll have to find out. I'll have to ask my parents about that, where that doll is now, whether we actually gave it to her, or if my parents still have it in the house somewhere. I would assume we would have given it to my sister by now. I have to remember to do that and ask them about that doll. Because everybody was just when I brought it home, everybody was like, well, just how nice it was, very, very nice doll. And of course, trying to figure out payment was always a joy. Could barely speak the language, let alone understand how much. Here, just hand over a fistful of money to the cashier. Just take what you need. I'll trust you, to be honest. So yeah, shopping was not a pleasure, and I'm trying to think. I think I remember from my brother, either my brother or maybe it ended up being a gift for myself, was a little black and white Mickey Mouse comic book. Now it's small. It's sort of like one of those little pocket books that literally fit into your back pocket. Comic book. So it was thick. It wasn't comic book size. It was a small book size that would fit in your back pocket. So but it was obviously a little bit thicker. Because it was smaller, and of course it was all in French. So very, hey, that would be my goal, to be able to read this comic book, in French, of course, which I don't think I ever fully accomplished. I may still have that somewhere. I don't think I ever got rid of that. I'll have to dig that up. I think I may have that hidden away somewhere, tucked away in a chest somewhere. Ooh, break. Alright, I gotta see how close we are, because I do have to be running along here now. I figure we're probably almost there. We might be a couple hours away here. Alright, so let's get through the toll booth, and this will be a good place to stop, I think, before we really get up to speed. Alright, let's check the map, see where we're at. Yeah, we're almost there, but unfortunately it's going to take a little bit too long. What we got? Yeah, just a couple hours. Figures, yeah, that's we got about 5 more minutes, but unfortunately it's 5 minutes I don't have to finish. Unfortunately, so we will let's go ahead and save it here, and we will pick this up after work as usual. So we'll go ahead and save where we're at, save where we're at. Hopefully the game is not updated today, which will completely ruin this video and trip. But until then, Speed you watching. We'll be right back. Thanks, everybody. Okay, I'm back, everybody. Let's see. We got just a minute shy of 7 hours left for this job. Should not be a problem because we, if I recall correctly from this morning, we only got about an hour and a half left to drive here. So let's pop in here, get these wall panels delivered, and we will call this an episode. Then we'll be looking ahead from Metz to Luxembourg. Then where should we go from there? That becomes the question. Alright, so it's, I don't think I need lights on anymore. I'm trying to look at the speed limit and my speedometer here at the same time. That's, good, so we can go up to 90. Alright, that was the only thing I was concerned about, how fast we can go here. We are going downhill here. Lock it in about 85. That works for me. No real rush. No real rush here at all. I do check the map real quick because I do want to try to get some exterior. So we've got after the toll booth. All right. Let's see how long I can drive in one of the exterior shots here, huh? Here. It seems like it just wants to overcorrect way too much here in that overhead view here. Here it doesn't seem as bad. I don't know what it is. Even with a gentle hand, I was doing on the exterior shot. It just couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. So we'll ride our bumper cam up until we hit the toll booth here. It should, oh boy, we got construction. I've considered a couple of times taking out the mirror there, but I think I'm gonna need that mirror there anyway. Oh boy, down to 50 here. Slam on the brakes. See, that's the thing. I can't see what my speed is either, without having the UI GPS info screen up. You know what, I can just, it looks like we're back at 50. Was very weird. Alright, there we go, we're back up to 90 now. Oh, and there's our toll booth. See if I can get through the toll booth, see what it looks like coming through here. You know, 44 euros. Excellent. Well, the bumper cam I can. It seems I can do fairly decently anyway. Metz coming up. This should be our exit. Double check that. Yep. My question is, I'm not sure I'm making a right-hand turn up here. Okay. For this, I will have to go inside. Back in the cabin here because of that very reason. You guys see someone? Oh, you're gonna let me go? Alright, thank you very much. Oh, that threw me for a loop there. Alright, there we go. That's not the way we want to look. That's the way it is. Let's see, what's our speed here? Speed limit I think is 80. Okay. I'm really not sure about doing 80 on this little stretch of road here. Oh, Street, yes, that's right. That's Street It or Street. That's the one that's outside the Metz where we usually pick up the heavy hauls from. On occasion, I guess. They seem to always have to come out of town this way. Pick up a lot of jobs. Hosped is the other one. That's inside of town. We usually get a lot of jobs from. Okay, watch. Here I go. See, this is where I would definitely need the mirror. That way I can see how close I am to the barrier. Look, we're down to 50 now. 45. Speed camera there. That's right, we're doing 40 now. Oh, I cannot see the light. I can't see the light there. Oh, looks like we're going. Oh, I gotta get over. Of course I do. Oh, a bus. I don't remember seeing coaches before. Buses. Whatever you want to call it. Too often. Okay, so 8 is the cinematic cam, so to speak. Oh, you waiting? Okay. Guess I'm going. I hope I don't get ticketed here. heading to Pospid. Speak of the devil here. Alright, let's see where we're parking this fella. Okay, hopefully I'll have enough room to turn around there, because I certainly can't go that way. Alright, let's go ahead and do it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we should have enough room to spin around here. Good. Here, the trailer straightens up a bit. There we go. All right, a little bit further than I would have liked to get on, but I wanted to make sure the trailer was straightened up here. Send out our drone. The drone makes parking so much easier. Straighten her out here a bit. There we go. And there we go. Looking good. All right, let's parking brake engine, and let's drop this puppy. See how we did. Excellente. 15 hours. Of course, we did have our sleep in there, and good. That pops us up to level 26. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So 610 experience, $12,000. So not a big important job, but one that gets us a level anyway, and gets us one step closer to home. So let's see here. So I think what we're going to do is finish off our ADR training. So let's see what we have left. We've got class 6 left, toxic and infectious substances, poisons, substances harmful to human health. Is class 6.1, and class 6.2 are the biohazards, the infectious materials, virus cultures, used needles, etc. So let's go ahead. We will wrap out our ADR, and that will pretty much round out all the different types of jobs that should appear in the market now. Everything else is just going to be essentially how far we can drive on these jobs, you know, the distance of the jobs that will show up for us, and of course the just-in-timers, essentially just bonuses for the important and urgent deliveries. And of course eco driving is just how much gas we're going to be saving on these jobs. So at this point, it's I guess we could do long distance next, just to round that out, and then we'll be good here. Yes, and then oh yeah, oh, we got some new upgrades. Let's check out our upgrades. Oh yeah, a new beacon for $5,000. Lovely. The beacons are so freaking expensive here. Exhaust, bull bar. So it should be everything that's just yeah. Yeah, and of course, every time I pop into Scania, it locks up real quick. The Nova beacon. But I guess we'll have to consider buying a beacon. I mean, we got a beacon. Yes, I said yes. So I guess as expensive as they are, we should really throw a beacon on this truck. But perhaps light, thank you. Never fails. That's why I like to do this in the morning. 30 minutes in the morning is oh so important to my peace and quiet and sanity. But yeah, all right, there we go. We've got that. Let's go ahead and save this. And I will bid everyone a fond adieu. And I'll see everybody next time in our next episode where if we don't get reset and put in Luxembourg automatically, we'll take a quick job to Luxembourg and I don't know, buy a beacon perhaps and see what else we can do. In the meantime, thanks for watching, everybody. This is BJ Waller saying until next time, I will see you in game and on the roads.